it depends on what your requirement is here, whether you can go directly to it or you need to go through a microservice. But we definitely can't add it to the to that API that you showed.
Yeah, so the requirement is like this actually. So my understanding is I'm just opening the design page. So just give me a second, please.
But yeah, but you're going to need to be clear on this, because you could add it to the microservice. You could add it to the microservice, and it doesn't do anything, and there's no point. Or you could miss out the microservice and
Just
end
give
up
me
missing out
one
some
minute.
important logic. Yeah.
Thomas, just let me just log in. Just give me. I need to get my phone. Sorry, just 1 minute.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
मेरा फोन कहाँ है देखो मेरा फोन कहाँ है Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. So Thomas, the requirement is like this actually. So Sienna Blue Planet will call this to Microsoft Teams portal, and my understanding is this API will be going via APG and then this microservices layer, and then again to APG, and then from there it will go to Microsoft Teams portal as per the understanding and discussion given to me by Sapan and Mandar.
Yeah. That's correct with the existing flow. Yeah, but it's what you need for this new flow. Do you need to go through IIPMS, or can you just go straight to the Microsoft Teams portal API? So that's the question for you now. So what is the microservice doing? Why do we go through a microservice?
Mandar, can you help me here? Like this is like we wanted to go through the same flow, right? Which we are using currently for TN upload.
My point is simple. If we do not want to go through microservice layer, then we can bypass it. My point was simple, means if it is going to introduce a lot of engineering with the introduction of IIPMS, then we can bypass it. But it has to be a wise and agreed decision by the architects also. I am not sure why IIPMS was introduced in first place for the initial set of transactions. What can be the
sorry, I'm not.
I have asked one question also. What is the basic premise of introducing a microservice, Thomas here? What can be a valid scenario for which we can introduce the microservice?
So it would normally be if there's logic required before calling the backend API. So, for example, Apogee is just a gateway, so we don't implement logic. But say you needed some transformation or some additional logic to manipulate the data before calling the actual Microsoft API, then the microservice would do that. I'm just looking at the microservice design. There seems to be some sort of queuing functionality in there, some storage in a database. So it might have been for error scenarios to sort of like if something goes wrong, it might the transaction might be replayed or something. I'll paste the link to the microservice design in the chat so you can view that.
So because there will be a lot of numbers also, right, Pawan, in one go. So queuing will be required, may be required.
And so why we are doing this for TN upload API? Like I understand this is being done for TN upload API, right? So why this is being done for that? Any rationale?
Is this a question to me?
In fact, to Damodaran also. I mean, because Damodaran is here, he can also answer like why the microservices layer is being used even for this TN upload API.
See, Sorry, yeah, Pawan. Actually, why is this something like what Thomas said? That is the correct. Like APG will act as a gateway, and they won't do any data transformation or data manipulation or anything. When it comes to IAPMS, we will receive some data from upstream, like CBP here. Like for example, like if we take CBP, we will just push into queue. After that, we will process that, and we will just push into Microsoft Teams. Here, what's the like thing is this Microsoft Teams, right? They can't handle more than 10 requests per second. But
Okay.
like
Okay.
in the existing scenario, it will be more. Like for example, like I have observed like almost 100 or 70 per second. So in that case, what we did, we just introduced MongoDB just to store all the requests, and just to like we need to what is it like there's need to be some interval, right? Like since Microsoft Teams can't handle more than 10 requests per second. So we just add the scheduler. So from MongoDB, it will pull for usually we can say for 3 seconds or three. There will be a delay for 3 seconds, and we'll just first process the 5 requests. After that, it will process the other 5 requests. That's how it process.
No, that makes sense, Damodaran, because in new case also these APIs will be like lots of not 10 actually they will be, because we can also call like we, even if one API can take up like 1,000 numbers, like for example this TN transfer order one, it can take in one go 1,000 phone numbers, but we have more than these, right? So even 10 will not be enough. So there can be hundreds of such API calls even for TN transfer order. Right, Mandar?
So it makes sense to have microservice layer in between, isn't
Mm.
it?
Yeah, yeah. To
No,
me also.
And
Mandar and Pawan, sorry to interrupt. Like, who's the end-to-end designer? I believe Himani, right?
No,
Himani.
I am the M2N designer for this one actually, for
Actually, it will
from
be
CBP to Microsoft Teams portal. Yeah.
no.
now coming
Actually,
back
they
to
have a.
the original question, I
Okay.
will just try to save the time because you are already on a holiday. So point is for the TN transfer APIs, what we are having, is it wise to go ahead with the IAPMS in between, like we had in the TN upload?
The
If you
question is to
ask
me.
me, I will recommend yes. What is other people thinking?
You're asking me. The question is to me, Mandar.
I am asking to whole forum over here.
Um,
Yeah.
See, Damodaran has already said like they do queuing and scheduling and lots of
Yeah,
other
yeah,
things, right?
yeah.
So I think Damodaran, you would recommend going via microservice, right?
Yeah, like that's what the existing see existing in the existing code implementation of the design, right? We do have the whatever you share the transfer API, we don't have that. For the other TN upload, TN assignment, all those things, we follow the
So
logic
TN
like
upload
whatever I
for
have.
TN upload API will go via this microservices layer, correct?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Right? And we are not doing anything different but similar thing which
Mm.
TN upload is currently uploading the numbers. We are also going to upload the numbers, but special we are handling the special case of port in, where we were handling the failures earlier and going for fallback. So now we want that to be really automated, not do any manual things if possible. And that's why we are doing this design. So that means we are doing the very similar work which is similar to TN upload API, but a special case. So then I would recommend going via microservices only. What do you say, Thomas?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really concern me at all. But I would say from listening to your conversation, it does seem like there was a reason the first time round, and that reason still might be in play now. So it would be worth certainly worth considering that. It is if you decide that you don't need the microservice for whatever reason, then it's also fine for API Gateway to just expose the backend APIs as they are. But we're going to need to do that anyway, actually, because if you see on your diagram, the microservice goes back out to the third party via Apogee as well. So
Yeah.
there's 2 points Apogee is going to need to change. We're going to need to change in that first box and that second box as well.
Yeah,
If the
correct.
microservice wasn't required, you could get rid of that Apogee and IAPMS and just have CBP to Apogee to Microsoft. But Yeah, it sounds like you're going with the microservice, which it seems like there's a sensible reason for doing so. So as such, Apogee would need to change in 2 different places.
Okay. And the first step would be that they should be onboarded on the microservices layer first, and then they can be added onto Apogee as you mentioned earlier, right? Thomas?
Uh, mm, yes. So the microservice. So for the first Apogee box, the microservice team are going to need to provide an interface spec for
Yeah.
the new resources.
Yeah.
But for the second Apogee box, I think we've already got the documentation from Microsoft, don't we? So that can be done. That could be done at any point. I don't know if you want to do it all at the same time or
Yeah.
do the first or do
So
it in 2 drops, the first one and then the second.
yeah, got it actually. So
Yeah.
then probably there will be parallel work, Thomas. In parallel, microservices will be onboarding the APIs, but for the second box, you probably also onboarding to support the interface to final Microsoft Teams portal, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But then when microservices teams are ready with their interface, probably you also onboard that one when they are ready. So that
Yeah,
sort of
exactly.
thing go in parallel, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Damodaran, that makes sense, right? And Mandar?
Yeah, yeah,
For
that's
me,
good.
yes.
And one question to Thomas. Thomas, is 3 APIs are the new or like it's already existing API? Whatever I have seen over the mail.
So when I've looked in the existing spec, so I think we looked at this on an early call we had, and we noticed that the version number of the interface spec from Microsoft hasn't changed, but they've added new resources to it. So there are lots of Microsoft Operator Connect APIs already exposed on the BT gateway, but these 3 new ones are not there, so we'll need to add them in. And it's strange they're not there because we've used the same version of the interface spec, but it looks like Microsoft have just added in some new APIs and not incremented the spec at their end.
They have done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it was very small thing. Now they have increased it, and uh, there are some reasons why they have done that. They want to say they want to reserve that particular TN number. First, they will validate whether that number is available or not. Then they will reserve, and then they will do the configuration completion. So that is the process they have introduced recently. That's why they are asking us to go ahead with this approach.
But what Thomas was saying that the Swagger document version has not been bumped up. It's the same version, and that's why in December when we were going through the document, Thomas thought that because it's the same document, the APIs must be onboarded on or should be already onboarded on APG, but they are not.
They are
Actually.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just the version of the Open API spec. They So I can't remember the version number in there, but we've already used that same version number in the past in Apogee, and we've exposed all of the APIs that were in there at the time. But these 3 didn't seem to be in that version, but they are in the new version. So
In
we'll
the
have to
latest
do that.
version,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that again and expose these 3 for you.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying that whatever approach we have had in the past for the existing APIs, let us continue with that. Let us not break that because there might be a thought process behind that, like queuing, storing, or anything else which may break if we break that flow.
Yeah, I also think so. So then I think we all agree that Damodaran's team will onboard them on the microservices layer, and in parallel on the this outbound box on the APG side also, Thomas will work on that side, and later they will integrate together on this left side. That's fine to all of us.
Yeah, makes
Yeah, that
sense
sounds
to me.
fine to me.
Okay, yeah. One more thing to be added, guys. Like, there is other flow you guys may have, but I'm not sure. Like, just I want to bring it to your notice. There is a AIB flow. There is an AIB, and now we are discussing about CBP. Both are in place, like under the same microservice. So that's what if we just include like whatever I know, like end-to-end designer, which I have mentioned, right? Himani Malhotra and other one is Divakar Manivasan.
Mm-hmm.
Both are like when we were actually see when it was
Sorry,
like
sorry to interrupt. What is A? Actually, I'm not aware. AIB is which component?
same like CPP, there is another component called AIB. They also does the same.
AIB, they are just the same. Okay, they are also going
Yes,
to integrate it
same.
already. So they have already integrated, or they are also like same like us being in process.
Not the new one, like whatever the existing no CBP, whatever the existing CBP
TN
flow.
upload and
Yeah,
okay.
yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Okay.
It will be different. Like actually, we used to get some headers from the upstream, into which like we will get to know if it is whether it is a CBP or AIB. Based on that only, we will just classify and we will process the request.
Okay.
Let
So you are
me
saying that,
share you. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Please.
So
I'm
you
just.
are saying that CBP should share some headers so that you know.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, if you go through those, Thomas have shared something, right? That's what like, and I just joined through the mobile phone, so I couldn't able to open it. If you please, could you please open the screen? I can give you an
The
link.
the post one actually this one, yeah. Okay.
Yes, 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 yeah, that's the one.
Okay. No, I can share this. Okay. So this is
See,
for
yeah, see,
this is
this
C
is what the
material.
client. Yeah,
Mhm.
actually, this will be. See, we go to that interface page. First post slash number uploads.
This one, yeah. Okay.
The above one, the above one. Yeah,
This one. Okay.
yes, yes. These are the thing like in the existing scenario, like we are getting all those things. If you scroll bit down, you'll get to know what are the required and the payloads, all those stuffs. Sample, just expand that one BT standard header.
This one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is for CBP. This is how we used to get.
This is for CBP. So okay. So you want this address actually that CBP is coming here.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
But this is all the headers actually, right? Or this is all the header from to this is all the
It
header,
is
but
already
not the,
sending, right? It is already
yeah.
sending for the TN upload. It will be
Yes, yes.
continued.
Same like that's what like in transfer I need to replicate whatever this TN upload is
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Okay, okay. That's what that Mandar like that's what see instead since there's an again just sorry to again and again pointing out this AAB thing. Just don't want just if we
I
get some
don't.
clearance.
I got to know
Hmm,
what is your pain area. That there
hmm,
may be multiple sources from which the similar
hmm,
kind of information will come, and that's
hmm,
why you need the source as from in that particular section as CBP,
yes, yes,
right? So
yeah.
I got your point. So it is easy for you to filter out that these messages are coming from CBP. So the responses will go to CBP. All these things will happen. Yeah, yeah. It is BAU. Nobody takes it away.
But Mandar, is it? I don't know whether you have already covered, but is it okay that we should cover that in LLDs or something like that? So that I mean, it's already there. Maybe just some liner that it's a BAU thing, and we can this will be there sort of thing.
Yeah, we can. We can.
Yeah, so that it will definitely it will go, but we will just make it visible to people
Can
that
you
it
do
is
one
going.
thing? Can you just bring out my design?
If you give the link,
Let me check it myself. I was thinking that you have that handy.
you have not shared yet.
Not today. It is already shared, right? Because it was already
Is it? Yeah.
uh,
Okay. Maybe it will be if you.
not here. Not here.
I know, but it will be more difficult for me than you.
I know. I know. I will get that. I will get that, and I
So
will
so
update
so
if it is
Damodaran,
not there.
what actually is so I know the what you are talking about the pain point. So you are saying that there is an AIB and it is also so AIB is not going to request these APIs so far. I don't know whether they have worked or not.
Mm,
So what you are referring to that we to Himani and all like we should notify them about these APIs or
Yes,
what?
yes, yes. The thing is that again, Pawan, like, see, I told right there is an MQ, like, as this is an asynchronous call, like, we are using same queue for both the CBP and AB flow.
Mhm. So what if,
So
so if I notify them, what will like what would be their action?
that's what, like, somehow, like, we need to get some clearance, right? Like, see, in the existing scenario, they would get to know. That's what I asked the who's the end-to-end designer, that I got to know, like, you are the end-to-end designer. So if they are not aware, and if we are doing some changes, and if it something like even what happened like recently, like we got some P1 incident for that for some correlation ID things, like that's what, like, if I do some changes and if it affects the AIB flow, then again it will be
Hmm.
mess.
I
That's
mean,
what my concern.
I can notify them through email or even I can do a
Yeah, it
call
is.
also.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, okay, I can make them aware. That's fine. But I don't know
Mm.
what should I do after that, or is it anything required after that?
I would need like this again, right? Like then since it is a three new API, then again I need to sit and work on the design, and I need all those required parameters and what are the things, and this queue rated thing, all those permission, like everything. If we got, then we are good to go on.
What is, sorry, Q rated means?
Queue, like that's what I told, right? Like we are just used to post those message into the queue, like and to the we used to publish, and again we used to receive from microservice.
Okay. So, okay. So other than this
Damodar, just
design, yeah.
get everyone on the same page. Basically, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you are expecting, means again, can we at least have that? Okay, I'm expecting this, or basically this is the task that is given, and here is the action owner. Because so far in the conversation, I'm a bit lost that okay, who needs to do what? Can we have that in place, Pawan, please? That okay, who needs to do what as
Ah,
in
that's also,
action
yeah.
owner?
See, as far as I think that the you can correct me, the three APIs will need to be onboarded onto IIP, this microservices layer, right? So what you require from me, Damodaran, other than this
See,
design page?
I am just a component. Again, Pawan, I am from a component side, and as an intern designer, you guys need to give some inputs, like what I need to do. Right.
So this is the design page. I can walk you through now if you like. This is
No,
the
see,
design
I
page actually.
already told you I am on a ban.
Yeah,
Today's
yeah,
on
yeah.
holiday.
No. Whenever you are ready, I can give you that. But
Again,
see, this is the design page. I can tell you like what these three APIs are doing, and but if you need that logic while implementing things on your microservices layer, that is also fine.
yeah, sure. Then that's what, like, you have this. If they are also created, yeah, we will schedule a call based on that, and we process it. That's fine, Pawan. See, that's what, like, my concern is only one thing. See, there are other and I don't want to disturb. It's better we just what we do, like when I'm
No, that
returning, right?
no,
Like,
there are no, there are other flows. You will definitely see. I can send them a mail that we are implementing this, and
hmm,
this is a BAU thing, right? And CBP will send their address, right? CBP, which we just discussed here, right? That these headers, so they will send, right? So other than that, like how will it impact their team? I don't know.
so like if we get into a call, we'll get to know Pawan at least for like half an hour. Like, see, somehow like they have designed this from the top to bottom. Even they are the one who asked me to involve this MongoDB and this queue everything. Okay, that's why in the design phase. That's why, like, they know this from end to end, what is the flow and what we are using, everything. So even
But
if you join, like, we will get some insights. That's what I
no,
mean.
that I understand. But even Mandar is here, right? Mandar is
Mhm.
from CBP team, and I am assuming
Okay.
he also at the same level, right? Which they are. I'm assuming, right? Because
Ah,
they have already implemented all these things. But nevertheless, I can. You have given me these names
yeah.
in the mail, right? This Tirthankar and Himani, right? I can set up a call for you. You will be there tomorrow.
I will be back by Friday. One.
Okay, because then I would need
Plan leave.
you in the call actually, because there is no point in just discussing
Sure,
with
sure.
them.
Friday, yeah, we can schedule a call and we can discuss on this. I mean, Friday.
So Mahesh, this will be little delayed then. I think you are on leave, right?
Uh, Damodaran, for
Yeah.
CBP, asking that we have something like, okay, that they need to pass on something like CBP in the header. Is that the same thing AIB is also doing?
Yes, yes, yes.
Then where it is getting confused, as in, because we do have two different, let's say, requests coming in, two different headers are there, so it is easy to segregate. Means at least from the layman's perspective. I'm not sure on the technicalities at your end, but from the layman's perspective, if the things are being segregated, it is actually easy. Means, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Happy to get corrected.
That see thing is, my guys, again we need to stick. That's what, like, I need to get into call and I need to understand everything. What are the requirements? Okay, first of all, and again telling this, these are, there is also queue, and we need to just, that's what, whether you guys are aware of, that's what you guys, whether Pavan, like, complete flow what microservice did, doing any idea about this?
See,
That's what.
microservices, what they do is just get the API, and I believe there will not be any business logic over there, right? Business logic is implemented in the CBP or AIB.
Yeah, there is a business logic.
No, what
It's
business
implemented.
logic?
See, we used to get this. That's what I told you, right? We are involving MongoDB queue, and we are just
MongoDB
placing,
and
and after
queue, you are just storing and scheduling them, right?
here,
But you are not deciding which API is called first, second, third, fourth, right? You are not deciding that.
see, business logic is written inside the microservice, right? What need to be done after that? What need to be? See, we do have almost downstream APG. I believe 3 downstream is there. We need to get some job
No,
ID.
just wait a second. Mandar, you will decide, right? CBP will decide which API will be like first called validation. That's what is the design is, right? If microservice decide, then what is the point of my design here?
Microservice not deciding. Again, Pawan, that's what.
There is some confusion. Uh, Damodaran, you speak first.
Hmm. See,
Go ahead.
just open the. Wait. Could you please open the design? Better my design, like you have opened, right, Pawan? Could you please go back?
This one, yeah, okay.
Go to that mediation page.
Mediation.
And the third post, yeah, that one, the one which has the flow.
This one.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what from which we will get from the upstream. See, what you're saying is a CBP. Okay. After that, API gateway will interact. After that, microservice, it will process, like we will process something and we'll just push it into MQ. After this, we go to AAB, expand that AAB flow.
Where is that AIB flow?
The operator, no, the left side.
Well, I am already on the left.
No, just to open that expand. See, you
Navigation
are
pane.
right. Yeah.
This one? No, sorry.
AAB,
1 minute.
the top.
AIB flow is
AOBT.
written.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to mediation page again. See, this is what, just forget about AIB here. Whatever I have pushed into MQ, right? Here, this is the MQ which we will receive. Like again, both publisher and subscriber, we just configure microservice. So we will receive, as I told, like from again, it will we will microservice, like there's a throttle we told, right? Like 3 seconds of a time, like based on that, we will just add all those requests into MongoDB. And again, this again, I told a scheduler, we will push all those requests into MongoDB. First 5 requests in DB, which is in the MongoDB. We'll just call TN upload, TN release, TN assignment, and TN migrate API to MS Teams. Means as via API gateway only when I'm directly interacting with my MS Teams. So we will get the job ID. The first call.
Okay.
If the updated job ID, after that, if we are getting the job ID, we will again update the job ID in the MongoDB. After that, update job ID where correlation ID. This which is something same thing, like correlation ID is the something which is a primary key here for the MongoDB. So we will update based on that. After that, there will be a job ID. If job ID exists in the first call only, we'll get to know, like to the FPG via FPG, we'll get to know if job ID exists. Then again, we'll make a job. If the job ID exists, there will be a again one other get call to the via FPG. to the Microsoft Teams, and we will get some response status in this way: success, error, or partial success. And if these response status is again within these three, then we will just retry. Sorry, it will be like update the status as completed. Means this is success scenario. If the response status is again pending or in progress, like we will invoke 3 times. Just make it to like if it is success or error or partial success. Again, after that also, if it is something failure, then we will just populate that error message.
That's fine, right? So what is the business logic other than just sending the reschedule? I mean, resending the messages, right? And just correlating between the API's IDs. Like, but which API, when the API will be called, when the number to be uploaded, all that will be in the CBP, right? CBP will be the CBP will be the initiator of these APIs, right?
Yes, they will initiate. Like we won't
That's
decide
it,
like
right?
which call to
So
be. Yeah.
so then like you are, so I don't understand the contention here, that what you wanted to clarify. So if see, that's what I'm saying, that if you wanted to understand like when these APIs will be, that you do not need to know even, but I can tell you, because we can walk through this design. You only need to know that there are 3 APIs and you need to know the Swagger, and then you should be okay, right?
Okay.
No?
See, that 3 API will just is something like in between CBP and microservice, right? What are the
CBP and
downstream API
sorry?
from CBP?
Ideally, CBP and Microsoft Teams. So
Yeah,
everything will be included over here.
will be included.
Whatever
Yeah.
is in between will be included. So that is what he is showing. Now, simple thing. You are just identifying the numbers, validating whether they are okay or not. Secondly, you occupy them, and third, you not just occupy but you configure them. These are the 3 functions basically.
No. He doesn't do anything. Who is speaking?
No. I'm telling what the APIs are doing.
But the API is there. Correct. What
What
CBP
the APIs
will
are
do.
doing,
Yeah,
that is what I'm telling, nothing else.
yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, here, the APG and Microsoft MS Teams job is to make this transaction from CAVP to the Microsoft Teams portal. Okay. And for that, what is required is the Swagger that has already been shared. Now, as you said that there has to be header information. So if you open the link which I have shared, I have already pasted in the comment that it should be the BAU header. So that is what I have already mentioned. So if you see, the things are already done from my side.
So this is you shared, right?
You come down.
Sundar?
Come down
Yeah.
at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have put in the comment. Just pick that particular scroll bar on the right hand side and take it down at the bottom. On the right hand side, on the extreme right,
On
extreme
the
right.
to the bottom, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It is in the comment section I have put. Come down.
More?
Just now I have put that. Okay.
Yeah. So this one.
So yeah, ensuring that CBP is resource, we have to have the below standard header. Okay. Does that solve your?
Actually, you are from CBP team, right?
I am CBP designer.
Okay. Okay, then fine, Mandar. Like we will go ahead like with this. Like I will just sit and understand. Like me and Pawan will sit and understand like what is the requirement. Like what I will get from the upstream. Like if this is same API, like same microservice resource, if you guys want to consume, like we can do it the same way. Or else, like if you want to introduce some 3 new resources, there is a 3 new API at APGs need to be onboarded, right? Like I saw this path variable which has the order ID and all, so we can involve. That's what like this
Thank
needs
you.
some safety. Like we can go
So
with that.
so Damodaran, we definitely need to have these 3 APIs, right? We definitely, so see, we have to definitely onboard these 3 APIs. We have the 3 names there already,
Yeah.
and we have the Swagger, right? If you go here, you already have the Swagger, but I have also attached the Swagger here, right? So
Okay.
you can get the Swagger. This is the Swagger here. You have the API's name, and then we also telling you that this is the BAU thing. You will get the headers from CBP. Then what is left for you is I'm not very clear, like where you are seeing the obstacles to
That's fine,
continue.
Pawan. Like that's what I'm not getting it clear. That's now I got to know like during this conversation, Mandar is from CBP. If he is okay with like consuming the microservice, then we can go ahead. Pawan, we'll just go for a CFT call and we will just check discuss the design requirements. Based on that, we will just implement that microservice layer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Mahesh,
why like, see,
you
thing is that
wanted to
like
add?
from the beginning, no, sorry guys, like so maybe I was confused with the CBP, CBP and AB since I don't know you guys like first time we are just meeting, right? So I didn't, so I thought
No
that's the thing.
problem. Damodaran, we are
No,
also meeting
Damodaran,
first.
we met last week also. Don't you
Sorry.
remember? I was along with Sapan, even Pawan was there. We met last
We,
week.
That's what like before like this is what first time like we are just meeting for the new requirement, right? That's where like I just messing up
No.
with this
At
EAB.
at that time you said, right, that you need FDR.
Yeah. I said everything. See, that's how it should come. That is fine, Mandar. I don't know,
Yeah.
right? Like you are from CBP and Pawan is an end-to-end listener. I got to know from this call only.
Okay, because we introduced ourselves at that time. Okay, no problem. You got to know Valentine, that's important.
no problem, Damodaran. Sometime we miss things. No problem. So now we are all
Yeah.
clear, right?
Yeah, I'm clear. Yeah, sure.
Mahesh,
Okay.
you want to add anything here or any question?
And just to add, basically, Damodaran, the FDR has also raised. So you can also cross check in your systems. FDR should be there in it.
Yeah, Mahesh, I have cross-checked. That's what I will be on leave by tomorrow and after tomorrow. If needed, I will check with my Scrum Master, and if I am not available, I will ask someone from my team to join. But thing is that the developer views. We'll see. Like we'll just discuss. If you guys are okay with like when I join from Friday, like that time, that is also fine. If need, I need to
At that
discuss
time,
with
there
them.
should not be more surprises. That is what we will say.
That's what like you. No, thing is like earlier it was like you know Pawan, like you got a contact right from Seema. Seema is the one who used to look into this. Now she is moved into some other domain.
Sima
So
Piroji, you meant to say,
yes, yeah.
from THBS.
Yes. I am also from THBS, but she moved to some different domain only. So she is not involving here. I am the active developer for this design and developer.
Then she knows everything. She knows in and out.
Is
Just
it?
have a
Okay.
word with her and tell
Sure,
her that
sure.
Mandar was asking to make these changes. She will tell it's just a cup of
Actually,
cakewalk. We will do that.
Mandar and Sapan only gave me her contact actually, and I
Okay.
just connected her, and she was offline. Even then, she came back and gave me your name.
Okay.
Yeah. But
That's
anyways,
fine, guys. Maybe
um,
somehow
So,
like
Uh,
sorry for this
just
yeah.
some
actually, now if everything is clear, can we have a timeline, please?
I guess
Or
that's
we
what
can.
like we should discuss about this three API, right? Like without that I can't give any ETA. That's where right.
Okay. So what is the next step? On Friday, we'll meet. You and Pawan will discuss, and will
Yeah.
that be a day on which we can get a timeline, please?
Yeah, 1 or 2 days, yeah.
Okay. But from your gut feeling, how
Hmm.
big you anticipate this change to be?
It's a
Because
thing
the
like
similar is being
like
done for
mother
AI.
Mother, like for these three APIs, like this will be something like CBP to APG, whatever the three APIs listed, the same request we will get like whatever you have listed in the design page, the headers.
Correct.
Any other functionality apart from this? And the existing functionality only, or like same thing you want to consume? That's where I'm just confused. Like or else I need to involve some other you say like in a microservice, like any three controllers need to be involved. That's where that's where my guess I can't conclude like how much time or day will take. Like this, what like
Let us
me
do
and
one thing.
Pawan need to check.
Let us get on the call on Friday itself.
Mm. Yeah,
Okay.
that will be yeah.
Yeah.
We will
So
solve it then
Damodaran,
and there itself.
you set up Damodaran with some suitable times you have, and I will join that. Yeah.
I will be working in IST time, so we'll just connect.
Good, good.
on,
Everybody works in IST time.
Then fine, okay. Maybe 10,
We are
10 o'clock.
we don't have to engage Thomas, right?
Thomas, you like to add anything here, or you want to be in those calls?
No, I'd say I'm probably not needed for any of that. I think it's clear what Apogee needs to do. We're just going to need to expose the free Microsoft resources, and as well as any new microservices that are created.
Right. No, that's fair enough. Actually, that is the correct.
And
understanding.
actually, I think the existing interface might work for without change on the Apogee side. It might work for new APIs being added, because I think I'm just looking at the interface, and it kind of looks quite generic there, that it could handle more scenarios as well. But obviously that'll be for the microservice team to confirm.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's good enough. Sure, Damodaran. So we can connect on Friday then. Probably we don't need to copy, or we can copy Thomas, but may not invite him in the call. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Pawan, we'll sit and we'll just come to a conclusion by Friday. Somehow like tentative ETA.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah. Okay, so if anyone like to add anything, otherwise we can close this call. We are already overshooted. Sorry for that.
Nothing from my end.
Okay.
Good to close. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Pawan.